Hello, everybody. My name's Jaden. I'm part of the Galapagos Research Lab, and I work on paleobiology of the Galapagos Islands. So the archipelago as a whole was undiscovered until 1535, and then it started being used as a rest stop for fishermen and pirates, where they would exploit their natural resources, mostly eating giant tortoises. But this exploitation introduced many invasive species like livestock, and they acted as a self-sustaining food source. And these invasive species led to declines of native species in the Galapagos. And so human impact remains the largest threat to the Galapagos Islands today. And our goal is to reconstruct the historical species assemblage on Santiago Island. And this will provide a baseline for the Galapagos rewilding and conservation projects. So invasive species kind of extirpated native species, and the Galapagos National Park wants to bring native species back to their home ranges. But first we have to figure out what was there before humans disrupted the ecology. So we're looking at paleo material from the lava tunnels in the Galapagos, so essentially cave bones, to determine what species used to occur historically. And our findings will, of course, inform restoration and translocation of species by the Galapagos National Park. And here's a couple cool pictures of a Darwin's finch cranium and beak attached, and then the picture here is a iguana that just dissipated there. And so far, we've collected about 2,500 subfossils from caves on Santiago Island, and we were able to export a small subsample of them to the California Academy of Sciences so we can work with them locally to work on a comparative anatomy study to identify what was found in the caves using museum specimens. So California Academy of Sciences has one of the largest scientific collections of vertebrates from the Galapagos. And so we can use those specimens that were collected over 100 years ago now to determine what species we're finding in the caves. And we are writing descriptions on how to identify each bone down to order, family, genus, and species. And so, in short, we use cave bones, and we can determine what species were present on the islands in the Galapagos before humans disrupted the ecology. And this will inform future restoration by the Galapagos National Park. And I would like to thank the ARC's scholarship for helping support my work.